Yul Edochie has confirmed something. They were not only planning spiritual attack on her and her children, but also a physical attack.
Hi, I know a lot of us have been waiting to hear the reason why May actually filed for divorce from her husband Yul, and what was even the reason why May sued Judy for a sum of 100 million naira for committing adultery with her husband. And the last time that Yul actually traveled to Lagos to see the children, something actually transpired between Yul and one of his sons that led to a point where Yo was not even able to accomplish the reason why he went to the home to see the children. Now, let us all listen to this blogger then and let me know what you think in the comment section.
May has explained the reason why she's slamming the lawsuit and why she has chased Yul Edochie out of the house and why she's not even wanting Yul Edochie anywhere close to her, family for now because he is insane. He wants to, destroy the family. He wants to imagine Yul Edochie fighting the children. Abba, when did he read that state that a father is fighting children who are still, I call them children because they are not yet adult, they are still kids. After hearing her own side of story, I've agreed 100% that May should not even allow Yul Edochie near the mansion at all. She was patiently waiting in her mansion. She was in her mansion with her kids. Yul Edochie came unannounced. I thought the court has, barred you from visiting the mansion, giving May the custody of the children. If you want to have a baby, you want to see them, they will fix time for you. You will come and they will tell you where to meet them. And after the time allows, they will take it. That is what the court said. Oh. So he just came and was just shouting, calling May. Because initially, May wanted, in fact, she has sat down several times before all these things started happening to talk to Yul Edochie about this thing. Told him the implication of what he's about to do. That if he goes on with this second wife issue, that it will not only affect them. What is going to happen if they grow old? What is going to happen if they leave this earth? There will be enmity between both children. The children are never going to like themselves because they will feel that, oh, this one did not allow my mother into the house. Oh, this one, betrayed my father, my mother. This is how it is going to be. Polygamy has never really been good. It's never sat down with anybody. Kai is the worst person that has been hit by this polygamy issue. I don't know whether he's angry with the father or he's just angry that his brother died as a result of all these things. To the extent that he has gone physical to attack Yul Edochie. More for what? He's angry with his father for abandoning the family. Please don't blame the boy because he's obviously a teenager who is broken by the death of his brother and also being betrayed by the father. It's really very difficult for him to come through. It's really a knot, a hard nut to crack. So whichever way he's trying to get over it, everybody, they say, have different ways of mourning. Everybody has different ways of getting through hard times, but that is why the mother is always constantly with him, putting an eye on him so that he won't end up joining the bad gangs. So they say Yul Edochie came home, parked his car. He didn't enter the compound because obviously we have security, and started having issues with the security because the security refused him to enter. And he said he must enter because it's his house. He doesn't care what the court says, that this is still his wife. He has not yet divorced the wife. He started saying all sort of things. And May saw it through the CCTV because they were just, relaxing. And they saw it through the CCTV that, look at what is happening. And she now came out to, try to calm the whole situation down. Was that like, what are you doing here? The court has already, barred you from entering to this place. What is it that you are planning this time around? Because I know that you didn't just come to see us for that you want to. He said no, that he wants to come and see them all. Do you know that? They didn't know as they were arguing, trying to May was trying to let him know that he's not allowed access to the house. If he wants to, talk to his children, he should go and place the tie with the court people or with her lawyers, so they'll be able to make arrangement for that. But Yul Edochie was like, no, how can he go and be placing order when he wants to talk to his children? These are his children, these are the children that he bore, that May cannot stop him. They didn't know when Kai came out also and went, I don't know whether you went through the gate, whether because they were so engulfed in the quarrel and the rest of them, because it was not creating a kind of scene around there. They didn't know when Kai came out, saw Yul Edochie's car, went with a stone and hit this car. Did you know that the wind mirror of the car broke? That was when everybody paused their argument, paused the quarrel, paused the chaotic situation and then turned around and saw what was happening. In fact, Kai was looking for a bigger stone to hit the windscreen because he didn't want the father there. He wanted to destroy anything that concerns the father because in his mind, he is angry at the father. Like I said earlier, he was really disappointed. And I think that the only way that he needed to, voice his disappointment out, voice his hatred out, was to do what he did. But I don't, support what he did. But he's a child, he's a kid, he's a teenager. For Christ's sake, this boy is less than 14 years old and he's acting based on impulse. And then it got to a point that the father was so angry that the father wanted to fight him. How can you be fighting a child who is already angry at you? Instead of you to try to, bring that a situation, he started shouting, "Do you know how much I used to fix this car? Do you think that money is easy to come by?" He brought out his belt, wanted to start beating the boy. But Kai stood his ground and said, "If you touch me, I am going to kill you today. That I don't care going to the prison. After all, I'm not up to 18 years, so they're not even going to take me to prison. They're going to take me to a juvenile in a delinquent home." Meaning that Kai had already planned all these things and had been, projecting this act towards the father all this while. So the fight was just so intense that neighbors had to gather, people had to gather, and then Yul Edochie said that they will pay for it. May is going to pay for it. That it was May that started accusing May that it was May that sent the son to come and do this type of rubbish. That he knows that Kai cannot do this type of rubbish, and Kai told him that nobody sent me to do anything. I'm the one that sent myself. The thing pain May Edochie because this is not how she wanted it to be. Now Yul Edochie will now have evidence against her in the court that it was Kai that broke it. But definitely Kai said he was still going to defend himself. He will say it over and over again. The father wasn't allowed here. He will say that the father came under some disguise to come and poison them, to come and do some sort of juju act on them, and that is why he had to retaliate. And obviously in the court being defensive is not really a problem. It is not a crime. He's actually defending his territory. He's actually defending his mother because obviously the court barred him from coming. So why will he come? So anything he sees there, he should take it. That is the way I see it. So Yul Edochie has subjected himself into fighting his own son, accusing the mother of instigating this bad response, accusing the mother of making the son do this type of thing to him. Well, I don't know, but it's not my business. What I know is that at the end of the day, this is what happened, and he drove his car and left. He didn't accomplish whatever he came for.